Hello to all my viewers. This is Dr. Dhaval Maheta. Today we will discuss how to run k-fold cross-validation in probabilistic neural network in KNIME. A probabilistic neural network is a type of artificial neural network that is used for classification and pattern recognition tasks. PNNs are based on Bayes' theorems of probability and they work by estimating the probability distribution of the input data. PNN consists of four layers: an input layer, a pattern layer, a summation layer, and an output layer. The input layer receives the data and the pattern layer converts it into the probability density function by calculating the distance between the input data and the prototypes in the pattern layer. The summation layer combines the PDFs and calculates the posterior probabilities, which are then passed to the output layer for the classification purpose. PNNs have several advantages over other types of neural networks, such as their ability to handle non-linearly separable data, their fast training time, and their ability to classify the data with a very high accuracy. However, they are not as widely used as other types of neural networks because they can be computationally expensive and they require a large amount of memory to store the prototypes. To increase the classification accuracy, in this video we are going to talk about the cross-validation. So, a cross-validation is a technique for validating the model efficiency by training it on the subset of input data and testing on previously unseen subset of the input data. We can also say that it is a technique to check how statistical model generalizes to an independent data set. Let's see how cross-validation is done. The data set is being splitted into the training and testing data. Training data is used for the cross-validation. Parameters are fed in the model and we are trying to extract the base parameters from it. These base parameters will be used to retrain the model again, and the final evaluation of the testing data will be done with the help of the retrained model. Now let's see how cross-validation is done. You can see the all data is in gray color, which will be split into two parts: training data, which is in green color, and the testing data, which is in blue color. The data will be having several folds. Say for example, if we are having 100 observations and we go for 5 folds, each fold will be having 20 observations. In split 1, fold 1 will become the testing data and remaining will become the training data. In split 2, fold 2 will become the testing data and remaining will become the training data. Fold 3, testing, remaining training. This will be iterated quite number of times to find the best parameters. And the final evaluation will be done on the testing data with the help of the best parameters which we get from the cross validation. Now let's see how we can do this in KNIME. So for this, first of all, I will activate the input output from here. We'll browse the data set. Connect Heart1. It is a file in CSV format. Right click on it and you can see the file table. So this data set consists of many variables, but we want to classify the heart disease based on age, resting blood pressure, cholesterol, and maximum hours of exercise. So it is necessary that we filter some of the variables, and that's the reason we activate the column filter. Right click on it, configure, take all the variables on left hand side and only include those variables which are necessary to create our model. Click OK. Right click on it and execute. Again, right click on it and see the filtered table. Quite good. Now all these variables are on different scales and it is necessary that we normalize it. So we will activate the normalizer from here. Right click on it, configure. Three types of normalization are there. Normally we go for mean max normalization. To understand normalization in detail, you can refer my videos in the playlist. Execute. Again, right click on it and you can see the normalized table. Now we will activate the partitioner, which is available in cross validation. Right click on it, configure, make sure that the number of validations are 10. It's just like a folds which we have talked about. The stratification is to be done using the hard disease, that is a target variable. Click OK. Right click on it and execute. Now activate the PNN learner from here. Right click, configure, make sure that the target column is a hard disease. Click OK. Right click on it and execute. Again activate the PNN predictor. Now we don't want the dataset from here. We want the dataset to be from the k-fold cross validation. Right click on it, configure, change prediction column name to prediction hard disease, click OK. Right click on it and execute. Again right click on it and you can have a predicted data. So this is the predicted data and this is the prediction which is being done. This is a prediction done according to the algorithm and this is the raw data. We'll have to activate the X aggregator from here. Right click on it, configure, hard disease, prediction hard disease, click OK. Right click on it and execute. Now again right click on it and you will be able to see the prediction table. Right. Now activate the scorer from here. Right click on it, configure, activate the hard disease, which is the raw data. And this is the prediction done according to the algorithm. Right click on it and execute. Again, right click on it and see the confusion matrix. So you can see 254 cases have been correctly classified and 406 cases have been correctly classified. So overall 660 cases have been correctly classified and the classification accuracy is 71%. Misclassification has happened here, 102 and 156. So 258 are wrongly classified cases. The error is 28%. So this is a way you can run k-fold cross-validation in KNIME. For more videos on KNIME, kindly subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on LinkedIn and Twitter. Please refer my playlist in which I have already uploaded many videos on KNIME.